Hey, you see the title, right? So I'm here to help you out, okay? I'm Jay, you and I till I die, and I want to help you out to get Floyd. So check this out. First things first, total disrespect, which means you gotta win the match and do 4 taunts, literally, during that match. Second thing, jumping gets you nowhere, which means you gotta no jump and win the match. Don't jump, okay? Win the match. No jumping. Third, clean sweep. Win by only using 13 sweeps only. 13 sweeps only. 13 sweeps only. Okay? Get over here already, which means you gotta win as Scorpion. And you gotta do it either fatality or animality. But I would suggest a fatality if you want that Floyd notification. Flipping out. Only flip stance 16 times. Keyword 16. 16, you motherfucker. You hear me? You hear me? Up and away. You gotta perform only 5 uppercuts and win the match. No Elder God. Get the first hit against Raiden. I make the rules. You gotta win with Liu Kang. Double flawless. Same with La Luna. Double flawless. But with Reptile. Fire and Ice. You gotta pick Scorpion with Cameo Sub-Zero and do a 400 hit combo. Now, I don't mean 400 hits. I'm talking about like just 400 damage. Ice and Fire. Switch the roles. Put Sub-Zero as the main, Scorpion as the cameo, and do a 5-hit combo. You'll get the notification. Perfect couple. Use Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade and get a double flawless. Period. Boo. 13. Get the horns, which means you gotta use Shao and Motaro. And before that axe lands on the floor for your fatal blow, you gotta hit the R1 button or the RB button or the R button to use Motaro to let him get hit. Literally, you gotta use Motaro to hit him. Hip Hop Forever. You gotta jump exactly 22 times. 22 times. Not 23, 22 times. Yeet. Or yeet. You gotta use 7 throws. And I mean no cameos. You gotta use the main character and you gotta do 7 throws. This is where you fall down. It's a 1995 reference from Johnny Cage in the 1995 Mortal Kombat movie. What you gotta do is you gotta lose to Johnny Cage in 9 seconds or less. Timed out. Just lose by running out of time. That's it. You suck is the next challenge. And you gotta lose to Shao Kahn, aka General Shao. I know. It's still tough for me to get used to. But remember, you got to let him have 1% health before you lose. I'm down 2, which means you gotta down 2. You know what I mean? You gotta use uppercuts. You gotta spam that until you get a brutality. Fist of Fury. You gotta win by only using fists. Then kicking it, you gotta use just kicks. That's it. Sans Jade. You gotta use just the front kick button, which means X for PS5, A for Xbox, or B for Nintendo Switch. Losing is winning. All you gotta do is just not use the remote. Just leave it and let yourself get your ass kicked. You get the notification. Keep calm and finish. You gotta lose 1 round and then win the next 2 flawlessly. Keyword, flawless victory twice. Demonic Duo. Kind of tricky, but if you know how to do it, do it. You gotta use Ashura and Serena, and you gotta use Tataka's Blessing. And you have to fill up the super meters. That's it. Frosty. You gotta have a mirror match Like all of them has to be Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, 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 Sub-Zero. And you have to use your cameo to freeze your main Sub-Zero, and you got to let the enemy hit you. You got to do it once, twice, or 3 times. Who knows? But you'll get the notification. Frosty, aka, my bad, Toasty. You have to use the Flame Aura with Scorpion and Scorpion, and you got to do it 3 times. And you got to hold down the R1 button or the RB button or the R button to do it 3 times. And you have to have your enemy next to you. So you got to flame yourself and flame the enemy 3 times, and you'll get it. I'm almost done. Bear with me here. Caballing. But it has nothing to do with Cabal. You have to use Melina, and you have to use the rolling ball 7 times. Nothing more. And you can't repeat it after you roll it already. You have to do it one at a time. Okay? Hat trick. You have to use Kung Lao and Kung Lao, and you have to hit them with every hat special move that you got. So that means the main one has 3, and the cameo has 2. So you hit all 5, you'll get it. Fatal finish. You have to do 1 fatality with 5 different characters. Keyword, 5 different characters. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. You finish yet? Is the next challenge, which means you gotta use 5 fatalities with the same character. So pick your character wisely. Inner Beast. You gotta do 2 animalities with 1 character. Literally 2. Not 1, but 2. Shaolin Monks. A very tricky one, but it's easy as hell to do. All you gotta do is go to Classic Towers, pick Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and just go through the classic Towers, watch the arcade ending, then go to local versus, pick the same people, and that's it. Now this one is story related, so you gotta go to story mode to do this one. Doorbuster. You got to go to the chapter where Baraka does the test your mic quick time event, and you gotta be successful. Then go to local versus, and you'll get your notification. Same with Climb the Pyramid, which means you gotta replay the whole chapter 15, and then skip the credits, go to local versus, and you'll get your notification. Next one, challenge accepted, which means you got to do 20 points in Towers of Time, which means it could be easy, it could be hard challenges. Just get 20 points, and you'll get your notification. And last one is Quest Keeper, which means you got to do 2 of your daily challenges or whatever challenges you got on your profile. So you got to hit the button, and then you got to look at your profile, and then look at those challenges, and you'll get to it. And that's all the challenges. Now here's the thing. I didn't think I was going to fight Floyd, really. I thought I was going to have a hard time. But I did it before my 32nd birthday. Which means by the time I drop this video, happy birthday to me. Aha! However, when I got the notification, I was doing the Johnny Cage challenge, which means I had to lose to him by 9 seconds or less. He popped up. Next thing you know, I'm over here fighting him with Johnny Cage. Out of all people that I would have, but I'm fine with it. Literally, I'm fine with it. The first try, he whooped my ass completely. The second try, though, definitely got him. I'll tell you this. Mortal Kombat, thank you so much for bringing it back. Because trust me, everybody thought it was going to die out. But this hype was real. I can't even begin to thank everyone enough for following me on this journey. And to many more, really. And I know my uncle will be so proud of this. May you rest in peace. I know you're watching. And I know you loved every minute of it. But that is all, guys. Shout outs to Ben Gunn. Shout outs to the Thinny for definitely giving us the challenges and the descriptions of those challenges. Because if that's so, we would have gotten our asses kicked hard body. But however, that's it. That's all I got. And yeah, enjoy yourselves fighting them, and let me know how it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my 32nd birthday. Thank you, Mortal Kombat, and thank you guys. This is a whole lot of game shit / Twitch, and I will see you next time. Peace. I'm 32, motherfucker!